Good morning. This is a test video that I'm going to put together for Computer Essentials. And what it's going to do is I'm going to go over all the things you need to do for the rest of the semester during this school closure time. And a lot of you have done a lot of the work, and you will hear from Mr. Albrecht this week about how grading will be done, how attendance will be done. So I'm going to forego some of that right now. I just want to go over the assignments. What do you need to do in Computer Essentials? All right, you will see possibly in your email, you'll see a Microsoft Teams meeting set up. And that's because I have to set up my schedule. Starting next week, we go into what we call Phase 4. You will start to have online classes. And for our class, because we work pretty independently and we just work on Canvas and using Skyward and our email, we don't really need to do the meetings. That's why they're listed as optional. All right, so you don't need to get up Monday morning and jump on the computer and at 9 o'clock check in with me. You can pretty much just, if you want to, you can do the lessons anytime. And then if you have a question, you can send me an email and I'll answer the email, and so you don't have to wait till Monday morning each week. And what you'll see is that you're going to have a class one time a week for each one. So Monday it will be first and second period from 9 to 11. All right, and then it will be Tuesday will be your class will have, let's see, it's third and fourth period. Okay, from 9 to 11. And then on Thursday, you'll have fifth and sixth period. All right, so for first period, Computer Essentials, once again, you don't need to get up Monday morning and check in with me and go to Microsoft Teams meeting. You can just practice doing your work. So here's the assignments that you need to do. All right, the first thing is we've been working obviously in typing, all right? And so the typing club lessons are always there until you finish them. All right, the ones you have to do, all right, you'll remember way back at the beginning, we spent a couple weeks just typing, and you had to get 200 lessons done. Almost everybody has done those 200 lessons. And so if you've done past lesson 200, all right, you don't have to worry about that. All right, then further down the page, you can see that I've broken up all the rest of them into 35 lesson little sections. And every time you pass those 35 sections, you will get a score. Now, you have to get to at least to 270 because that's what was due on the March 12th. The 13th was a Friday. We didn't have school that day. It was a workshop day. But as of March 13th, you had to have 270 lessons done. I'm pretty sure just about everybody has finished up through 270, so I'm not worried about it. After that, you just keep going. Every time you do 35 lessons, I'll check it off and it will go through. By the way, they will be taking attendance, and simply doing lessons in Typing Club will count as your attendance. Once again, you don't have to check in with me. Just do the work, and as you do the work, I'll record it, and then I will submit it in Skyward that you were in attendance sometime during the week. It doesn't have to be, once again, at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. All right, then there was some work we did. We did a letter unit. Remember, we made some letters. We did letters 1 through 6, and you submitted those. Those were all formative. All right, letters 1, 2, 3, 4 were videos. You watched the video, you made the letter. It was pretty simple. Letter 5 and 6 were unformatted letters, and you had to format them correctly and then submit them. So that was letter number 5 and 6. And those were all formative. All right, the ones that really make the difference in your grade are these two timed rights, timed right number week 5 and timed right week 6. Almost everybody did timed right week 5, but some of you did not either pass or complete timed right number 6. And so what you have to do is go into Typing Club, and it will say timed right week 5, but I will count that as the timed right week 6. So just go ahead and do the typing test that's in there, and you have to get 3 or less errors. I'm going to have to trust that you're not looking at your fingers, but get 3 or less errors and then submit it. And that way, that will be the biggest grade improvement. Most of you already have both of them done, so you don't have to worry about them too much. But there are a few of you that don't have timed right week 6 completed. So get that done, and then you should be just fine. You'll also see in the coming weeks there will be a unit on MLA reports. Some of you already did that, especially if you're not a freshman. All right, you've already done MLA reports in your English class. Some of you might have done MLA reports in your English class this year, so it should be pretty easy. There's only a few lessons to do, and there's videos that go along. So watch the videos, type the reports, and submit them. And then there's going to be a section on Excel or spreadsheets. And Excel, there's just going to be a set of basic lessons that you get done. And the way grading will be done is if you do it, you get a grade. All right, so all you have to do is complete the work and submit it, and you should be fine. All right, so that takes care of the grading. Once again, if you want to look at Typing Club, here's Typing Club. I'm logged in as my student account, and you have all the Typing Jungle lessons. Remember, when you go in there, there's 684 of those lessons. All right, and you can see I've finished all of mine, but you know, as you go through, try to get as many of those done. They're 1 point apiece, and after every set of 35, I will give you points for it. All right, and then here's the timed right number 5, and you can go in and you just do the 1 minute typing test. I think you only have to go like 11 words a minute with 3 or less errors. It's really not that hard, but that's better than 0. So try to get that finished as well. All right, so if you have questions, send me an email. That's the best way to get a hold of me, because I can reply to those at any time. I don't see any need for anybody to come to class on Monday morning. But anyway, I'll be there because I have to. But all you need to do is go ahead and get to work on the Typing Club. Put a little bit of time into it each day, and you should be just fine. All right. Okay, have fun. If I don't see you at the end of the rest of the school year, have a good summer. Hopefully we'll all be back in September, and we'll see you then. Bye.